Good morning, guys. I got a late start to today. I didn't even wake up till 11, so, well, I woke up at 6:30, or I think it was 5:30, one of the two. My pump went off, but I slept till 11, which I haven't done in a very long time, but I also took melatonin last night, so that's probably why. So I'm still playing catch up. I did my treatment, I took Yachty out, and now I need to take my meds at almost 1 o'clock. So that's gonna throw my schedule off just a titch, but I will be able to. I take it about 9. I try to take Trikafta around 9:30 at night because I start my feeds between 10:30 and 11:30. I'll probably have to take Trikafta more like 10:30 tonight, and then I can get back on schedule tomorrow, assuming I don't sleep super late. But I did do something last night. I finished the puzzle, which is. I did not expect when I got this puzzle for Christmas. I thought it was going to take me forever and a million years because it was. I thought it was going to be harder than it was. It was not an easy puzzle, but it wasn't like ridiculously hard either. But I finished it in 3 days, which I did not expect to do that. But I was just pretty much working on it constantly because it's something that I was really enjoying doing, and it was just a really fun puzzle. So I'm going to show it to you guys. So that is the completed thing, 750 pieces, and then the 5 pieces that didn't go anywhere are right there. I had a feeling, I already knew those green pieces pretty early on didn't go anywhere because I knew that I'd already done all the green. I wasn't sure, I didn't know about the pink question mark, but I knew that the green didn't go anywhere, so that helped. But yeah, it was really, really fun. It's pretty much just a repeating pattern Monopoly, and this piece right here gave me a heart attack because I was coming to the end of the puzzle. So I was like, I knew that I had all my railroads pretty much except for the ones at the very top. I was like, I don't see this piece. Please tell me it's not missing. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to forget about it, put in everything else. I did everything else, and lo and behold, that piece was not there. And so I was like, no, don't, because if you guys saw me do the American puzzle, I was missing a piece. I was like, I'm going to search. So I lifted up the board, I lifted up the towel, I lifted up everything, and I could not find the piece. And so I started going drawer by drawer, and in the very back of this, so this whole drawer was slid out, and the piece was stuck back in there. And I had to use a cat toy to fish the piece out. I guess somehow this drawer got overloaded, and the piece slid out at some point, probably early on, and I never knew about it. But I found the piece. It was just an interesting ending to the puzzle, but yeah. So it's gonna stay there until I get my next puzzle, which will be a little bit. It's one that my sister got me for Christmas that still hasn't arrived yet, and it's actually a puzzle of Panda, and I'm gonna frame it whenever I put it together, and I'm probably gonna cry putting it together, but I'm really excited for that. And then I'll, you know, start looking into more, getting more puzzles. I think I'm going to stick with 750 for a while because 500s now I put together them too fast. So yeah, but I'm kind of surprised I got that together in 3 days. But anyway, I need to go take my meds before it gets any later in this day. And then I don't know what I'm going to do because it's a rainy day, rainy cold day. I might watch a movie, I might play my wolf game. I'm not sure. I'll do something, but for now, I'm gonna go drink a Boost. So I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, so it's a little while later. I've kind of just been resting, partially because my blood sugar went from 184 to 48 in 30 minutes, so that's normal, you know. But it's also just a rainy, cold, dreary kind of day, like the kind of day that just makes you tired. But I'm gonna go back to playing the game, and if there's anybody out there that has issues hydrating, like they just can never seem to drink enough, which is me, because in the summer it's a little easier because it's hot, so I drink more, but in the winter I'm never thirsty. I just never get thirsty. I only drink when I eat, and that's not, you know. Hi Ninja, why are you staring at me? Ugh. That's not ideal. But the past couple of days I found something that has worked, which is because I guess I get tired of plain water, but at the same time I don't like straight juice. It's too sweet to me. But the past couple of days I've been doing half water, half juice, so it still has some flavor in it. And I know that might be gross to some people, but it's kind of like what people do for toddlers. And it works. It makes me drink more, but yeah, it's just been working for me. It's just something I've discovered lately. You know, I go through phases. Sometimes all I want is plain water. Sometimes I don't want water. You know, it's just back and forth, but that's been working for me lately. So if you have issues with that, there's a little tip for you. And the one thing that I have noticed with me anyway is that pretty much I don't drink soda anymore. I used to drink it a lot when I was younger, like in my teens, but a couple of years ago I went through this like challenge per se where I was like, I'm gonna see if I can not drink soda for a month. And ever since I did that, it's just like I don't really even want it that much anymore. I don't even drink it every week, every 2 weeks, maybe once a month, if that. Sometimes not even at all in a month. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good thing because it's not the healthiest thing in the world, but it's just as interesting to me how it could go from somebody that used to love it to practically never drink it. And just to give you guys an update on Bolt, he is completely back to himself. He's in the corner right there. Completely back to himself. So whatever was going on with him has resolved. He's eating, he's active. I mean, right now he's not because he's not around this time of day, but he's eating, he's active, he's just back to himself. He's still a little like skittish for some reason. He's like a little scared of me. I haven't figured that one out yet, but yeah, he's doing good. It's not quite time for dinner, dude. And I have discovered one issue with the heater is that it evaporates the water faster. So like why is there food in there? Did you not eat this food this morning? I don't know. Anyway, sometimes I find little pellets in there. It's kind of random. I need to get that out before it sinks. But, so where this condensation line is kind of where the water's supposed to be. So right now it's not that bad. But I had to add some water a couple days ago because the heater, it evaporates the water quite quickly. But it also works quite well. I just turned it off because it was at temp. But so you can see our room, my room, is at 70.3. That's with the heat on, by the way. I told you it's cold outside today. But his water is at 77.5. So it was at 77.8. It's dropping a bit, but I don't need to turn it back on until it gets to 75. So it works quite well. I was scared of it for a while, you know, an electric appliance in the water. I mean, okay, if you want food, I'll give you a piece. Can't get this thing closed. I mean, technically that's an electric appliance in the water, but it's a little bit different than literal wires in the water. But it's working quite fine. Where'd you go? See, he gets scared of my hand ever since I came back from Florida. I'm not sure why, but anyway, I have learned that that thing is nothing to be scared of. Just have to keep an eye on it so I don't boil him, because I've heard of horror stories of them malfunctioning, but it's working quite well. Let me get this out of here too. So, anyway, whenever he comes back, I'll feed him. I usually don't feed him until I feed Yachty, but that's in a couple of hours anyway. But he's in the corner down there. Hey guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today here. I don't really have much more to say. I just took Yachty out and fed Bolt, fed Yachty, and I'm going to upload this. So, thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.